What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Lil Will TV, and today we are diving into a topic that's been on a lot of fans' minds. What happened to Roddy Ricch and the album The Navy? Why has it been pushed back multiple times, and why hasn't Roddy Ricch dropped a full project in almost 4 years? In this video, I'm going to break that down in this video, and I'm going to give my opinion on what I believe may have happened. This is what I theory.
Money calling on my ass.
Let's set the stage. Roddy Ricch's last album, Live Life Fast, dropped in 2021. And while it has some good tracks, it didn't quite live up to the hype of his debut project, Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial, which has smash songs like The Box. After that, he teased the project called The Navy. Fans were super hyped and geeked, and even previewed songs, dropping snippets, going live on Instagram just to preview these songs in the studio.
My granny ride around with a deuce in a car. When we pull up to your city, we taking over. Why in the fuck you be fucking with suckers, bitch? I real Compton and hard for real. I make the out of town rappers pay tax like government.
It really seemed like the next chapter of Roddy Ricch was on the way. But here we are in 2025, and we still have not got the Navy album. It's been pushed back over 5 times. That is crazy. This man's tape been pushed back over 5 times. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 times. So from fans and supporters that's rocking with Roddy Ricch, the question is why? Really, what's going on behind the scenes that this man's album got pushed back so many times? Now, here's where it gets tricky. There's one theory that it is label issues. There has been rumors in Roddy Ricch's label may have been overran, merged, and taken over by another company. Roddy Ricch's first label, a label called Bird Vision, which he signed to after a song he released on SoundCloud, gained traction. He independently released his first mixtape, Feed the Streets, under Bird Vision Entertainment in 2017. I am going to screenshot this and post this in the video right here so you guys can see this. I googled this off the internet. His debut album, Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial, was released through both Atlantic and Bird Vision Entertainment. Now, Atlanta Music Group is an umbrella label owned by Warner's Music Group. It consists of 3 major labels, 300 Entertainment, 10K Projects, and Atlantic Records. So now, that was a sign of his labels merging into another company. So basically, what that is being said is Warner bought over Atlantic, 10K, and 300 Entertainment. Now they're all under Warner. Now that could possibly mean that whoever, say like an A&R that found Roddy and got this contract worked up, he may have got released, or she may have got released from the initial company that brought them in, or just managers and top people got placed in, and they just kind of like got rid of certain people. So the people that probably had the most faith in Roddy Ricch probably is out of office at this point, which could be really tricky. So it sounds like he kind of like, if you put it in that way, he wasn't top priority to the label. They probably signed some younger and fresh talent, and Roddy Ricch just got put to the back burner. And with all that being said, that just leads to new management, new direction, and honestly, some artists getting lost in the shuffle, which I said getting put on the shelf for these new artists and these younger talent. But then again, there's also talk that Roddy Ricch's team may have been replaced. And what that happens is the people that once pushed your vision and backed your rollouts might not be in the building anymore. That means it's a new team, new agenda, and maybe Roddy Ricch just isn't the priority to the label anymore like he once was when he dropped Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial. But remember, it's the music industry. It's also political. It's not just about having hits. It's about the timing, the budgets, the strategy, and who's pushing the buttons behind the scenes. Who got the most faith in you that's pushing you forward? We've seen this happen to artists before when their rollouts get delayed, not because of the artists themselves, but because of the label is trying to figure out what to do with them. Or worse, they lost hella faith in that project and the commercial success that they seen in the original vision. And let's be real, the longer you delay on an album, the more hype that dies with it. That's exactly what happened to the Navy album in particular. Fans was very excited at first, but now it's kind of like radio silent. We barely got any singles. We haven't got any features. We don't even get any posts on social media. Like, bro, it's just like invisible. Some fans feel like Roddy Ricch momentum is slipping. He had the superstar energy. All that album delays and label politics are hurting his buzz. And in today's game, consistency is key. Consistency is everything to every artist coming up. Whether you're new or old, look at YoungBoy. If YoungBoy didn't drop as much music as he did, and he probably dropped every 5 years, do y'all think YoungBoy would still be this like praised upon? He was just so consistent at the beginning, bro. He built that groundwork. Like Roddy Ricch, yes, he had gained a lot of fans, but it's like Roddy Ricch wasn't in it too long for people to just stay and just be like, I'm rocking with this. And then you ain't feeding us, bro. Like, you gotta feed the streets, but you ain't feeding the streets. Come on, gang. Now, I'm not making this video saying Roddy Ricch fell off. I honestly love Roddy Ricch, and I'm taking this time out of my day to explain to y'all why I feel like it's going on behind the scenes with Roddy Ricch. But still, the longer the album takes is the harder the comeback is going to be. It's hard. Like, you got to have that same hunger that you came in the game with. And with all of the stuff that's going on, bro, it's kind of making this hard. Now, with it being a whole year since Roddy Ricch released his 2 singles for the album The Navy, the first single he released was Survivor's Remorse, and he dropped that song May 31st of 2024. His second release that he dropped was Lonely Road, and that released in December 6th of 2024. That was 6 months apart from each other. He dropped singles 6 months apart from each other in that same year. At the time of this recording that I'm doing right now, it is 2025 and it is July. A whole year done passed since that first release, dog. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he got new management, or maybe his management is just not holding it end of the weight, or maybe bro just got some personal things going on. I know bro got kids now.
I was having my son working on antisocial, but the crazy thing about him is he's autistic.
Really though, he's on the spectrum?
Yeah.
Did you know that while you were working on the album, like through testing or anything? Oh,
no,
wow.
No, he wasn't born yet.
Right, but no
same situation, just like this situation, but he wasn't born yet. And I mean, I knew as a parent, you know, at 6 months looking at him and certain things, and you know, but it just it's power in what we speak,
yeah,
you know, and what we stand for, you know. So I think this process it's a bit nostalgic for me.
Since I don't know if he had kids when he first started making music, but bro got kids now. He got a family. I want to say he actually had some correlation of that in one of his videos, Survivor's Remorse. June 27, 2024, Roddy Ricch has released the single 9/11, which is not set to be featured on the album. I was geeked this year because July 8th was supposed to be the due date for this album. He was supposed to drop July 8th, 2025. I stayed up, I waited. I might have been the only nigga that stayed up and waited, but I waited just to find out that Roddy Ricch has once again delayed this album to October. And I made this video because I literally got on Apple Music today and I was streaming and looking at what new albums is coming out soon. And his album literally always pops up first. And I'm like, bro, why is his album keep saying coming soon? And then I look at it and the date got pushed, keep getting pushed back and keep getting pushed back. And then his shit still shows up top, the top album to be looking out for. And then that shit say October. Bro, October is hella months away. You dropped 2 singles a year ago. You got the 2 videos out for it, or you got videos out for one of the songs at least. And it's still no Roddy Ricch album, bro. Like, I want everybody to leave a comment down below, and I want you guys to let me know your guys's, how do you guys feel about Roddy Ricch's album? And so what do y'all think? Is this a case of label drama, bad timing, or do y'all think Roddy Ricch is just perfecting the craft for the music? Drop y'all thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what y'all think is happening to the Navy album. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn the post notifications on for more music talk and real discussions coming soon. I'm trying to keep this going. I know I took a minute. I haven't posted any videos in this particular space, but this is what I'm working on, and it takes a little bit of research and take a lot more time than shooting a vlog and doing streams. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and stay tuned to the next level video. Peace.